nation, house nation, house nation, house nation, house nation, house nation, house nation.
Flag there for the 191 car of Perry Galloway, and it's Perry who takes them through the first corner there. Jack Ansell in the number 7 machine on the outside run. Jack Shepherd, I should say, cart number 7. We've got Jack Ansell out there as well. He's currently in 4th position of the 5 runners in this, the first one of the day for the Ninja Sprint kart. The 191 Perry Galloway really running away with this at the moment, and Jessica Wallington there in the 281 car. Wellington, actually it's spelled Wallington. She's falling back now to 4th, and I suspect she might just be in 5th position at the end of the straight, but meanwhile up front it's certainly gone all over as Jack Shepherd begins to mount a bit of an attack now. So 6 races, so 6 laps of this race, and next time through Madam Starter it will indeed be 3 to go. 3 to go then for the Ninja karts as they come through, and the challenge is on. Look, we have a 1, 2 and 3 very, very close, and look at Jack Lux going. He stole the early heat last time out, and it looks like all around the outside of the raceway. Oh, and it's 3 abreast as they go into the Bovingdon turn there, but it's Jack Lux who's bounced his way through into the leadership position of the race. 48 then, Jack Lux takes them through the Bovingdon turn one more time. Gets a bit sideways there on the entrance to the turn, but he's safe enough as the 2-lap ball goes out to him. Then in second now it's Perry Galloway, in third place Jack Shepherd in cart number 7. So these 3 go through, and Jack Ansell dropping back a bit now in 4th place, and Jessica Wellington just getting the rest of the raceway, I suspect, in the 781 car in 5th place. British 48 who peels off another lap. He's into the last lap of racing now. From the 191 car of Perry Galloway in 2nd place. Look at this lad go in the 48 car. Absolute fabulous bit of driving from this very, very young man. Once again gets the pedal to the metal as he comes down the home straight, takes the checkered flag. Jessica Wellington goes through. She's in a minor position. In 2nd place then it's Perry Galloway 191. 3rd man home is Jack Shepherd in number 7. 84 coming through. So once again, the official race result, ladies and gentlemen, for that one in the opening event of the day, the Ninja Sprint cars, the win for Jack Luck's car, the Thora cars, and most of, well, the youngest one out there is about 40 years old at least, but probably the oldest one, which was the one down there on the Bovingdon turn. And the man right at the back, the 611 car of Steve Kay. And it's the pole sitter Alan Kilder who takes them away. Let's see if these big thundering V8 cars, the Formula 2 boys, can get on terms with the more sprightly cars up front, the Ford Whiteites, and it's 264. Queen Welland is on the outside there. Oh, they're coming together for 205 and 127. That's not the way to do it. As 28 sneaks through on the inside. One of the big Formula 2 cars then finds his way through, carrying the picture post advertisement current at the end of the late 50s, but it's a change on leadership now as Marty Page takes it up in 303. Certainly one of the fastest out there is Marty Page, who's got this V8 stock car racing in course, and Marty Page is very, very strong indeed. It's a retirement then for the 205 car of Paul Rookyard, but Marty Page continues on his way in 333, being chased down by 69 Michael Walmsley. 264s there as well, 28 going either side of the 142 machine, squeezing him there on the pits bend, but they both get round eventually. Those big V8s charging here down the home straight. Good to hear that noise. And 333 comes through to peel off another lap. Just 10 laps of racing for these cars, by the way, and it's 333. 869, I should say, in 2nd place. That's Michael Walmsley. We're at the halfway mark now. That's 330. Oh, and it's another car there being abandoned by the driver. This time it's Dave Barber, who's going to take an early mark in this race at least. But coming up now to lap some of the opposition. My goodness, this one goes. 333 then Marty Page, very at home, very comfortable with this car as he cruises up the fast straight and round the pits bend. Looking every inch a race winner here in the opener of the day for the Thora cars. It's 3 to go, Madam Starter, next time through. Next time through for Marty Page. It's going to be 3 to go. Then coming through and now actually dropping back in 2nd place is Michael Walmsley, the 869, and another retirement then for Steve Kay, this time in 611, pulls into the centre green. The car's up for sale if anybody's interested in taking one big beautiful Thora car. A real back and forth between the two Formula 2 cars as Duncan Bell just leads of Keith Otterell. Couple of laps to go then for our leading car. 869 still struggling to get on terms but not quite making it. 3rd place at the moment being held by the two. Pete Welland, the clerk of the course from Spain. 64, the silver and red car in third place. Back is still on between Bell and the in the Formula 2s as they come through, but it's a page 333 who takes the race win, and again 869 then in second place for Michael Walmsley. Through in third place now comes to 4, and Pete Welland taking that one away now. Then it's the two thundering V8s, 28 just beat was Duncan Bell, then the 21 car of Keith Ottewell, 142, next man home was Alan Kilner, and the last recorded finisher in 7th. So through they go, and it's the pole sitter who actually pulls the car into the lead position. Craig West leads from the 341 machine of Jason Osborne there in second place. Coming through very strongly, very quickly in fourth place, taking my eye at the moment, is Mark Wilkin, a driver who cut his racing teeth here at Bovingdon Raceway in the bangers and has progressed now into the Lightning Rods. Always a nicely turned out car, doesn't always go home that way, I have to say, but Mark Wilkin looking good to take away that third position at the moment. Just a tad of contact as he hits the rumble strips there, unintentional I'm sure, but 399 still leads, and that change on third place now does mean that Wilkin is gaining on these front two. He's on the inside of the 341 car. Mark Wilkin looking good, into second place he goes. So there's a spinner on the back straight, 409 car. 408, I should say, that's Malcolm Burke, unusual for him, but nevertheless a spinner, and he pulls the car back into the centre green, the safety there. 399 then leads the way still, and Craig West is now having to defend that lead position from Mark Wilkin in 330, and as Wilkin looks for the inside there, certainly this car very, very strong on the inside. And menace I see on the back of the Mark Wilkin car as he takes up the leadership of the race on the far straight. Mark Wilkin leads now, and the 331 car goes through on the inside as well as Michael Gabriel, the Worsted driver. And a black cross Madam Starter for 307, please. 307 has incurred the rock of the Glasgow, and there's possible penalties will arise from that. And the 399 car and 355 also Madam Starter, 355 as well. So through we go. It's a retirement then for the early leader Craig West in 99. So 330, Mark Wilkin puts clear water between himself and the second car there. 331 is second, but gaining on these rapidly now. We've got 441 and 730 to 88 just behind these. And the challenge is on as we reach the halfway stage of racing for the 441 car. It's down and a blue flag from 389, if you will, Madam Starter. Sorry, 339, an amendment to that 339. So Mark Wilkin then in the light blue car coming through another lap now is our race leader. The very nicely turned out machine 330 is right there, leads from 441. Gary Lee Grice, one of the very experienced drivers in this formula from New Courtesy in 441. They're in second place. 730 coming up strongly now. Mike Daniels, the man all the way up from Poole down there in Dorset, in third position, and putting some pressure on now the 441 car of Lee Grice. And this is coming up to a real grandstand finish as we go towards we're into lap number 13 at the moment currently. So through we go, and it's 330. That lead he had established is beginning to come down. Then the second and third cars beginning to get on terms with Mark Wilkin, who made his way through very encouragingly there at the start of the race. It will be 5 to go next time through, Madam Starter. 5 to go for your lead car. 330 opposite us now. 330 and 5 to go next time through. 441 in second. 730 right up behind these in third place. The fourth place driver now, Dale Atkins, in the 288 car. The nicely prepared green and yellow machine of Dale Atkins there. 288 lying in fourth position. So 330 then is the man that they've got to get past if they're going to win this one. As he peels off another lap, 4:41 and 7:30. Oh, and contact there between 7:30 and 4:41. As 4:41 went to tuck in on the lead. But it's effective, and a black cross for that Madam Starter for 7:30. Black cross for 7:30. Unfortunate bit of contact there as he went through into the place. 3:30 though, continuing on his race winning way at the moment, at least. Unchallenged for that lead. Mark Wilkin, 7:30, begins to creep up behind, but remember this car does have a black cross against it now, and it will be 2 laps to go this time through Madam Starter. 2 laps to go. 3:30 then leads from 7:30. Now it's 3:30 from 7:30. Will there be contact here as 7:30 makes his challenge to at least take the checker flag? And it's round the outside. It goes the 7:30 car of Mike Daniels. Very experienced, but Mark Wilkin knows his way round this Bovingdon Raceway. The checker flag is unfurled and raised, and Mark Wilkin takes the win. 7:30 crosses the line in second place. 4:41 their third, 2:88 and 3:53. And we will go straight to red, please, Madam Starter. Straight to red. That's Mark Ginchard from a very famous racing family from years ago. Mark Ginchard then takes it up in 183 and through go the rest. Ginchard's going to take some catching, I have to say. That 183 car, very, very quick indeed. And listen to the thundering roar of those V8s as they go through past start control here. Oh, terrific stuff. 125 Peter Gray there in second place, and being challenged at the moment by the 521 car of Alan Gray, and it's Alan Gray through on the inside there to take it up. 27, going very strongly as well. So through they go, and it's 27 there through on the inside into third place. The world champion got his problems here on the home straight, but gets the car back and running once again. Through those. So well, certainly playing us a surprise visit here this afternoon in the 27 car. Going with total power, good actually, going through very strongly. Is the London champion. He's out there right on his tail, the 547 car. And Peter Ross took that London championship at Wimbledon just a week or so ago. But through he goes now, peeling off another lap. And there's no doubt still about our racing in with the 183 machine. He's still right out there, high, bright and handsome. And we're halfway as these laps absolutely scorching by here at Bovingdon Raceway. And through go those two trolleys once again. The car putting out some close right there on the far side of the racetrack. With a feeling that's Rob Wheeler, and there it is. In the number 2 car gets himself turned around the right way and going once again. But Wheeler for another lap now, very cars come down under a waved yellow situation. We did have a car, which hopefully it is, that our staff are able to attend to all of that. But we have got the cars continuing to circulate under the yellow flags. This means the race will have fewer laps. Once it's finished, pace car will leave for the last 4 laps of racing. So 183 then. Bit of a jump start now, I suspect, on that restart from Malcolm Brown in the 27 car, but it's 521 who's got away in front. He's been pushed out wide there. It's all happening, and 3 laps to go. Madam Starter, and 183 is back in front now from 5 to 1, and we have another waved yellow situation, and we will go to red. Red, Madam Starter, please. Red, for the protection of the 298 driver, and we'll light the clock of the course there, and 183 is declared our race winner. Goodness me, it's all happening here this afternoon, but what they did on the side, Pete Keenan, I think it's just a borrowed car, but certainly Mark Ginchard showing just what he's made of in that one, and coming through very, very strongly, battling his way back actually from a slightly errant, I have to say. So under the green flag they go, and it's the 2 boys there, the Holland boys, once again at the head of the field, and already a major coming together here on the home straight as well as he goes round. That's the man who's currently second in the points, and also we've got a spinner here right in front of race control, but the rest go racing by. He's certainly got the bit between their teeth here this afternoon, but it's 7 to 8 in these through, but 8:02 is coming on strong down the far straight, and Pete Stevens, the 2006 Bovingdon champion, now takes it up. He slides through there in on the second place. Oh, and treble 7 gets himself to safety. That's Lee Mallet. Finally finds the safety of the centre green, but Pete Stevens leads them through from 6:41 and 9:01. And a black cross for 9:01, Mr. Star, Madam Starter. Sorry, you almost became a Mr. there, Madam Starter. But through they go, and it's 112 Pete Stevens who continues in the lead from 6:41. George Heath there is second. That's a bit of a new name to me. 8:02 behind these, 9:01. Then it's the 8:02 car. So through they go again, and Pete Stevens now puts clear rules in between himself and the chasing bunch. This is looking good for Pete Stevens, the 2006 World Champion. 112, the red car is the leader as he comes through to peel off another lap right now. Here he comes. Oh, and third and fourth there take a bit of a dive into the Armco as 758 goes through in second place. So it's actually 758 is a lap down. 112 though, having his problems with the back markers, and it's actually 829 now in second position. So Lee Conlon then in second place, getting himself a bit sideways there, comes through, and 112 now leads from 829, and it's actually 829 who's beginning to gain quite strongly on Pete Stevens. 829 in second place, 641 relegated to third now. Keith Conlon there in 529 going strongly. Vinnie Sharp coming up through the pack now, following Dominic Darrington through the field now, and through goes 821, 473 and 915. Back at the front we have just nipping himself into the lead at the moment. Oh, it's neck and neck as they go into the Bovingdon turn, but Pete Stevens is back in front now, and 641 is back into second place. Goodness me, it all happened on that turn then, but 829 now has found the legs up the home straight, and it's 829. Oh, he's got spun there, so 180 in second place from 641, but 112 now lost from Keith Conlon in second place, the 529 car. 112 then leads from 529. That's the all red car crossing the home straight now, and it will be 5 to go next time through. 5 to go next time through. Madam Starter for 112, who leads from 529. A guy who did very, very well last time here, that's Joe Smith in third. Then afterwards, Vinnie Sharp making good progress now in the old Fiat out there and looking strong, but it's Pete Stevens who's got the pedal to the metal at the moment. Keith Conlon doing everything he can down the far straight to catch up and get on terms, and possibly he will as they go through the Bovingdon turn. 929 in third place, and some of the rest. Oh goodness me, right in front of our leaders there was a big accident, but they keep going. 112 Pete Stevens then is still there from in second place. Look at this, Keith Conlon just in front of Joe Smith, but 112 into the Bovingdon turn there, and look at Conlon, he's got a terrific bit of speed on there as he comes up to challenge in second place. Keith Conlon, and 929 Joe Smith tries to take him out, not quite able to. 829 Madam Star if you can, a black flag for him, a black flag for 829. Now with just 3 laps to go. 112 and 112 from 529 and 929. These 3 cars now about to enter the Bovingdon turn, first, second and third. It's red followed by blue, yellow and red followed by purple. These are the cars still running now with 2 laps to go, and it's still Pete Stevens from Keith Conlon, and the fastest one is in third at the moment, trying to take Keith Conlon out, not able to though. And 81 a black flag if you can, Madam Starter, as we come up now for the last lap board. It's still Pete Stevens out there in front. 112 from Keith Conlon in second place. Joe Smith begins to slow there in third position, but it's Pete Stevens who's taken this race by the proverbial horns, and he's right there. 112 then Pete Stevens dodges some of the back markers as he comes through the Bovingdon turn for the very last time. Keith Conlon right on the tail end, but it's Pete Stevens who takes the win. Third place is Joe Smith, and 821 there, home and dry in fourth place, and the number of cars now crossing the line from 5 to 10, and I think we can go to red now, Madam Starter. That was a good one indeed, and what a fine race that was. Well run indeed by the 2006 track champion, Pete Stevens. So through we go, and halfway around the first lap, it's the 781 car of Jessica Wallington, who leads them away actually. Jessica doing very well. She struggled a bit in the opening race there, but she's certainly in control of this one at the moment. Perry Galloway on the inside, and a bit of a smoke screen going on there. Oh, and unfortunately, the car is slowing for Jessica. That was unfortunate there. I'm not too sure what, maybe Jessica thought the cart was in trouble, but a couple of young tearaways coming down the home straight now. Is Perry Galloway there, and the number 7 car of Jack Shepherd. It will be 3 to go next time through. Madam Star, 3 to go for our race. And look at this supercar once again of Jack Lux finding its way through the through the field, and he's coming all the way around the outside, going the long way, but it doesn't seem to make any problems for young Jack Lux as he goes there. And 191 now relegated into second place, Perry Galloway, and it'll be 2 laps to go this time through, so all he's got to do now, he's made his way through the pack, all he's got to do is stay there in the 48 car. Beautifully prepared car, this one for Jack Lux in 48. 191 there, hanging on to second place remarkably well. Perry Galloway quite strong in second place, and Jack Shepherd looks reasonably confident, although getting the bounces on as he comes out the Bovingdon turn there in the number 7 car in third. First place at the moment is our young lady driver in the 781 machine, Jessica Wallington, and the 84 car seems to be struggling a bit at the moment. Jack Ansell just having been lapped by the 48 machine, but the checkered flag is out and readied, and once again it's a win for the star of the show today as far as the Ninjas are concerned. Jack Lux then takes the win, and in second place Perry Galloway. Third place coming home now is Jack Shepherd, kart number 7, and so we'll go straight to Reds on that one. And it's the 264 car this time of Pete Welland who takes up the running, and makes the running well over the opening lap from 142 there in second place, 127 and 869, having a bit of a shouting match over third position there. It's to 869 for the moment at least. Formula 2 cars both starting at the back of the pack there, 28 from 21 as they go through. Oh, and it's a big spin round there for 142. Oh, and very nearly a rollover there for the 142 car of Alan Kilner, but gets it facing the right direction once again, and off we go again. Pete Welland though is the man to live with at the moment, who's got the right type really wound up there, and 264 is in the lead of this one from 869 in second. Then it's 127 and 333, 205, the man who won the final last time here. The foreign cars were out, and he's actually finding the going a bit tough here. The Rookyard man out there, Paul Rookyard in 205, not quite on par with some of the front runners at the moment. Pete Welland certainly got the pedals right down to 264, your race leader from 869, and then Marty Page, the earlier race winner, coming through in third position now. 333 has he got the speed over these 10 laps to catch up and pass Pete Welland. Well, we shall see. This is stock car racing. It can go up with the ironwork at the front of the car, so there's every possibility it will get on turns. 869 though, resolutely there in second place, Michael Williamsbury. So through goes 264 to peel off another lap. 869 now, falls into the clutches of 333, Marty Page. It will be 3 laps to go next time through, Madam Star. So 264 then, Pete Welland from 869. Marty Page makes the challenge on the just as they go over the pit bend there, and turns the 869 car just a tad sideways. The front bumper certainly going in, proper white type style with these two, and the blue smoky mix to the exhaust pipe. Oh, and 869 has a big sideways moment there, but 333 Marty Page moves his way up into second place. 264 then crosses the line in leadership position with a couple of laps to go. Pete Whelan leads from Marty Page. Then in third position now is the 127 car of Dave Barber from 869 now, relegated to fourth by Ormsley. But with just the last lap to last out, Pete Whelan goes through 264. Marty Page though is really on it as he comes down the home straight. Marty Page wants this. You can see he wants it, but has he left it too late? 264 then. Pete Whelan from Marty Page. Oh, he does an almighty flash up into the pits then, but Pete Whelan hangs on. Pete Whelan takes the win from Marty Page there in second place, and in third position now it's the 127 car, 869 full, 205 then. We'll go red Madam Starter, and what a fine race that was. Very exciting stuff indeed. Well, there we are. Many congratulations once again to our old mate Pete Whelan there in 264, your race winner in the second one of the day for the Thora cars. 333 it was the... So there we are, as predicted, the 341 car takes him away from 339 in second, but 330 it is coming up very strongly in third place. Now we've got the additional car 619, that's Fred Kinsella. And very much a local driver is Fred, hails from Chertsey, but always with us here at Bovingdon Raceway. Fred, and of course Fred Kinsella Jr., his son, both in our racing here at Bovingdon. 339 goes through and takes it up. Mark Wilkin in 330. Giving him very close attendance at the moment. Fred Kinsella through as well, 619, but slides a bit wide on the exit of the pits bend, leaving the front two runners reasonably clear at the moment. 441 then, making his way through from 553. Colin Keaton, another ex-Bovingdon Stocks driver who raced against me in my heyday here at Bovingdon. 553, that is Colin Keaton. A black cross for him. We were just talking about him at the wrong moment, and that's a black cross for 553. 553. But up front, 339 is still just got his nose in front of the 330 car. So Craig West just fending off the attentions of Mark Wilkin for the moment at least. Craig West, if anything, just beginning to pull out a bit of the lead from Mark Wilkin now. But Wilkin faster on the corners, and I think Craig West just a tad faster up the straights. But the rest of the cars come running through. As I said earlier, the 288 car of Dale Atkins, always a pleasure to see Dale out at Bovingdon Racing, and a blue flag for 339. Please, Madam Starter, that is your lead car to have the blue flag. Clark and Claus has requested a blue flag for 339. So 441 lies in third at the moment. Colin Keaton 553 in fourth. Remember, he has a black cross against him. And 730, Mike Daniels is right there this time. Mike penalised a couple of places in the last race for a bit of contact, but hopefully that won't be a problem for him this time through. But 339 still continues on in front. Craig West still leads from Mark Wilkin. We're at the halfway mark now. 441 takes the outside run. Gary Lee Grice in third place from 553, 730's right there as well. The inside run's the place to be. Oh, and a spin there, I think. And a bit of contact there on the 288 car as well. 730, 541, a black cross, Madam Starter, if you will. But still out there, high, wide and handsome in front at the moment is Craig West in the all black car. 339 from 441 there in second place. 288 in third, 330 getting it a bit sideways now in fourth position, trying to get back. 288 then Dale Atkins moved his way through into third place now. The green and yellow car is the black car from the wine coloured car, then the green and yellow car in third. So a number of the
these cars go racing on by. Mark Wilkins settles back into 4th position, thinking about things that might have been, as does the 730 car of Mike Daniels now, has to settle himself for 5th place with 5 to go. Madam Starter, 5 to go next time through for 3:39, and the challenge is on though as 4:41 looks down the inside. Is Lee Grice going to take it away? Yes, he is. Oh, and a bit of contact there from the and a black cross for 288 for that incident there, Madam Starter. But Gary Lee Grice is the man to live with now in the 4:41 car from Newcastle. 4:41 then. Larry Lee Grice in the wine-coloured car coming through now leads the race. And is it 3 to go now? Or 2 to go? 3 to go next time through, Madam Starter. 3 to go for 4:41. Gary Lee Grice, Courtesy. There he goes, and in 2nd place with a black cross against him. Oh goodness, what a cotchel of cars there we got for 3rd position. 3:39 leads them up for the moment, and a bit of contact from 7:30 on the tail end of the 3:39 car. Doesn't dislodge him. Mark Wilkins continues on his way there, and look at the car. Oh goodness me, that's oh, red, Madam Starter, please. And the race will be declared at that. Goodness me, that was an unfortunate end to that one, with a major incident here on the home straight, with some cars there. Certainly a big incident, bringing that race to a close. Now the regulation photograph about to be taken. That's our Jane about to. In a fortnight's time, that's April the 13th, with another great 5 Formula event. So that's been very quickly overhauled on the inside there by the 85 machine. Colin Moss was going very strongly this afternoon. So the man behind the Mr. Excavator series, through he goes Colin Moss, looking very strong indeed in that 85 car. 85 521 though, look at him go, my goodness me, and a 183 very, very strong as well. But 521 from Alan Gray takes it up, and the car sways under the power as he comes down the home straight, but looks very, very strong indeed then. 521, Alan Gray, your race leader, from 183 now through into second place, and 547 coming up strongly. The new London champion is right there in third place and driving a lot harder these days. Earl takes the 85 car aside, they're tangled together, 85 and 547, the rest of the field slip through on the inside, but Alan Gray builds up another lap. 521 from 183 in second place. And a big coming together there on the pits bang, involving 4 cars, 324s involved at 155. There is a line through on the inside there. Also Dennis Harris in 34 is involved with that one. But the rest of the cars find their way through on the inside. And we have a waved yellow flag. Waved yellow flag, man of starter. So 521 is the race leader. We have a waved yellow flag. One of those drivers then not in too good a shape in the V8. Hopefully we'll be able to get that car out of the way and the restart at the moment at least. So Peter Scott then finds himself hooked up on the rumble strips as the rest of the cars get going. But look at 27 making absolute inroads into Alan Gray's there. Who's it going to be as they come down the home straight? Well, it's Alan Gray who's still got his nose in front. The world champion is there as well. But Ginchard is back, and the Welsh have Colin Goodsman then, showing what the world champion is all about. And gets shunted though. 183 takes it right, and 183 gets himself going once again. But it's Colin Goodsman this time coming through with this 72 car, the current world champion. So Colin Goodsman leads from the number 7 car of David Burton, and Burton Senior there, 27. It's 5 to go next time through that starter. 5 to go for Colin Goodsman, 5 to go for Malcolm Burton, that's the senior member then, and then the 33 car is there now of Terry Harris. Terry Harris, remember, world champion many, many moons ago, but still a potent force to be reckoned with, and of course one of the famous Harris racing family, of which we have 2 out there this afternoon. So 4 to go this time through, and the countdown begins for Colin Goodsman. But this is how he won the World Championship. Got out there, gave no quarter, and absolutely flew. 27 then pushed wide Malcolm, and Terry Harris also pushed wide in turn, and then Dennis Harris then comes through. So got some families racing out there. It's the Harris family versus the Burton family. Ginchard still involved, Malcolm Burton coming back through, but with 2 laps to go, it's still Colin Goodsman by a good margin here. The world champion leads from Dennis Harris there in second place. Malcolm Burton is third, and it's Ginchard back into 4th place. Oh, and Burton slides, but the 3rd place driver is gone. He's broadside at the moment on the Bovingdon turn, and 183 is back there. Mark Ginchard is back, and very, very good bit of driving that from Ginchard, but through for the checkered flag now. It's ready for him. The current world champion showing his stripes. Colin Goodsman takes the result here at Bovingdon in the 2nd heat of the afternoon. Dennis Harris there 2nd, and in 3rd position it's Mark Ginchard in the 183 machine. They're all through now, Madam Starter, so we can go red, 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 please. to be made by these cars over the opening laps, and it's Keith Conlon now who's opened up a bit of a lead on the second car. That's Dominic Darrington taking the outside line. Vinnie Sharp there in third position, 915, going quite strongly, 426 behind these. But 529, your race leader, putting some space between himself now and the second place car. Vinnie Sharp getting on turns with that second place car. 473 Dominic Darrington, one of the top drivers here at Bovingdon, leads from Vinnie Sharp in the 915 car in third place. And not a lot of accidents happening amongst these cars. Remember, it's Keith Conlon that leads them through, and now a bit of light contact will be away, and away they go. Dominic Darrington hanging on to that second place, and goodness me, it's very fraught between these front three as they come up now on a couple of back markers. And Dominic Darrington there hanging on to that second place, but he tries the outside line. Contact is allowed now, and as through they go. But Keith Conlon finds the line up the outside of the back markers and leads them through. So Keith Conlon, 529. The blue, yellow and red car leads from the all yellowy green car, 473 Dominic Darrington. Then it's the plum and the mauve coloured car, pinky mauve car. Oh, and problems already for 43 Baz Williams, as the rear suspension on that car looks highly suspicious to me. 34 Baz Williams really having his problems. 731, a black flag for that, Madam Starter. A black flag for 731. So 473, it's Dominic Darrington in second place, continues on his way. Oh, as Baz Williams really gets himself into the Armco there on the entrance to the pits bed. The back suspension on that car really suffering badly, so Baz not going to be scoring a lot of points here this afternoon, I don't believe, but he continues on his way. The car very difficult to handle obviously, but Baz Williams now just about last in this one. So then Dominic Darrington finally gets turned aside as Keith Conlon leads from Vinnie Sharp now in 915, 829 in third position, Lee Conlon. So it's the Conlons making a sandwich out of Mr. Starter at the moment. Keith Conlon leads from Lee Conlon in third place with Vinnie, Mr. Starter in the second in the 915 car at the moment. So through they come again now to Peeler for another lap, and it will be 5 laps to go. Next time, Madam Starter, 5 laps to go for 529. 5 to go for 915 and a black flag for car 34, if you will, madam. And the black, oh, just missed him, there he goes. That's the car with the dodgy suspension in car 34. So, oh, and now the engine's giving up the ghost. I think that might be the end of the line anyway for car 34 Baz. I'm sure Baz will get it out if anybody can, but for the moment at least, it's 5 laps to go for Keith Conlon now. It's coming down as we speak, 4.5 laps to go for 529. Keith Conlon, is there anything Vinnie can do about this? Keith Conlon, those two cars, they've done about... So we're going to go for 2 laps then, Madam Starter. catching him. He certainly had the pedal to the metal, and a very quick car as well. All the way now, and straight away to the lead goes the 42 car. Haven't seen him out there in the lead, but he's challenged around the outside now by the 142 machine. So, and who's it going to be? It's 142 that emerges in front as they come down the home straight. This is actually the 142 machine is a Hillman 10. That's a Hillman 10 car. I recognise that from when I was a car spotter as a young man. But the Hillman now being just pushed a bit by 127 and 869. 869 it is. Oh, goodness, that was a hard one out towards the barrier there for 127. But he survived it, gets back in the fray. 869 then takes it up in second place. Marty Page now 333 in third. Behind these it's 205 and 127. Remember last time out here at Bovingdon, Paul Rookyard came good in the final in the 205 car, was very, very quick indeed. Will he do the same today? Oh, 142 gets taken around by 869 and 330 and 205 come through in second and third position. 869 not doing too well up the fast straight. It's Marty Page now. 333 is taking it up, but he's got a helpful nudge in the tail end of the car. And it's Rookyard. Rookyard beginning to look threatening now on the inside. So Rookyard, Marty Page, look at him go now. He's broken free of the other cars. Absolutely flying. But 142 comes out right in front of him. He's a lap down now in the 142 car. But Marty Page certainly going very quickly indeed now in 333. 869 gets the big heave-ho, goes sideways on the Bovingdon turn, but the rest go racing by. Marty Page leads them up in 333, then a lap down. It's 142 behind them, but 205 is Paul Rookyard in second place. Oh, and hitting the barriers hard there is 127. It's 5 to go, Madam Starter. 3 to go, Madam Starter. 3 to go. It's time through for the 333 car. It's spooky, all these threes all over the place, but 3 laps to go for Marty Page. 333, 205, doing his damnedest there in second place. Paul Rookyard can't get on terms with Marty Page this time through. Around the outside of the 142 car, which is a lap down, 127, hanging on gamely there in third place. And also the 264 car of the earlier winner is right out there, Pete Whelan. He's in fourth at the moment. And the two big Formula 1 cars are coming through behind these, but no doubt about it, Marty Page, as he comes through this time to take the last lap board for these 4 cars here at Bovingdon Raceway this afternoon. 1 lap to go for Marty Page, 1 lap to go for Paul Rookyard, and 1 lap to go for Dave Barber, just there in third position at the moment. But the tussle is actually on for third place as the 264 car, Pete Whelan, puts in the challenge for that third place. No doubt about our winner here this afternoon. It's going to be Marty Page in 333. Through he comes, down goes the checker flag. Paul Rookyard, 205 is second. Dave Barber, 127 is third. And behind these it's 264. And we've wound up. Takes it up from 339 there in second and 619 in third. Mark Wilkin makes his move. Oh, a bit of contact there between Mark Wilkin and the car in front, but accidentally, I'm sure, as Colin Keaton makes his way through on the inside in the 553 car. So a good move there from Keaton, saw the space, and the ex-mini stocks man from Bovingdon days of mini stocks, moving through into third place. Colin Keaton now 339, 341, 553 and 541. And a black cross for two black crosses, Madam Starter, for 288. That's the yellow car with a green base. 288, just coming round to opposite us now. So the rest go rolling by, and it's 3:39 now. He's opened up a reasonable lead over the chasing bunch. 5:53 Colin Keaton in second place, 5:41 in third Harry Scoyles. So Harry Scoyles took a hat-trick here last year in that same particular car, so he's quite capable of putting in the wins here at Bovingdon. 3:39, 5:53, 5:41. So through they go once again. No changes in the order at the moment, but the field's certainly not opening out too much over the course of the raceway, and certainly some of those star drivers finding the clear air that they need to make their way through the pack. Still 3:39, Ben Furness, the Freethorpe driver, leads them through from Colin Keaton in 5:53 in second place. Then it's 5:41. Harry Scoyles, the young man all the way down from Hisham in Norfolk, to be with us today. Son of a very famous father, of course. And while Willie Scoyles there, the former world banger champion, is his dad. And but it's back to the front, and 3:39 now under some pressure from Colin Keaton, who looks to the inside run, and a blue flag for 3:39 to hold his line, Madam Starter, and it's 5:53 who's found his way through on the inside anyway. Colin Keaton goes into the lead in 5:53. Local base driver from Watford, had a lot of associations many moons ago with the mini stocks racing here at Bovingdon, and now a very successful lightning rods driver, leads this one. 3:39 though, Holt Station in second place. Craig West still going along strongly. 2:88, another man from many moons ago here at Bovingdon Raceway. I've raced against Dale Atkins many a time in the 2:88 car. He's also a man that cut his racing teeth here at Bovingdon Raceway. But we're now halfway as 5:53 leads from 2:88 and 3:05. A black cross, Madam Starter, 3:05. So and a bit of contact there, I suspect, between 4:41 and 3:39. And also a bit of contact from 3:07. The Hertfordshire champion is Colin Moss in the 3:07 car, but these big cars very, very difficult to engineer around the tight bends here at Bovingdon Raceway. These drivers are making an excellent job of it. We've got a retirement down there on the Bovingdon turn in the shape of Jason Osborne, the 3:41 car, who was the pole sitter, but it's back to the front of the pack, and Colin Keaton still got a reasonable amount of space between himself now and the second. And a black cross, Madam Starter, for 3:07. 3:07. So remember, 25 laps of racing for these cars. It could all change over this last 8 or 9 laps that we're now entering of the race. 6:19 goes through, pulls off another lap. 3:30 is still right there, Mark Wilkin, but these guys are a fair way back down the pack now as we go back to the front of the race to see Colin Keaton peeling off another lap in the all-blue machine. 5:53, the two-tone blue car is your race leader. Then in second place, the green and yellow car, which does have a double black cross against it. So probably at the jurisprudence of our clerk of the course will not be a race winner. But 288 continues on his way with 5 to go. 5 to go next time through, Madam Starter, for the two-tone blue car. 5:53. Colin Keaton will have 5 laps to do as he comes through this time. And Keaton being closed in now on by Dale Atkins in 288. The former Bov rodder and banger driver 288. Dale Atkins lives still locally in Hertfordshire. Used to be based with his dad down at Sarat. Got 5:53. And 3:07, a second Black Cross medal starter, second Black Cross for 3:07. 4:41 then falls back a space, 3:05 comes through, but it's 4:41 with the Black Cross coming, 3:07 with the Black Cross I should say, my apologies. 3:07 then comes through, 4:41 is chasing, and just 3 laps to go then for our top contending drivers now. Right up the front of the pack, Colin Keaton, driven an almost perfect race, goes through now on the inside of Mark Wilkin in the 330 car. Mark Wilkin goes a lap down because of that. A couple of laps to go then for our front two. 5:53 leads from 288 in second place. Then in third position, it's car 305. Gavin Brockfield then in third in the red car, and on the track at least, the 307 car of Colin Moss is right there as well. But remember, a lot of these cars have black crosses against them and won't win because of the jurisdiction of the clerk of the course. But this guy will win. There he goes under the checker flag now. It's the 355 car of the former race driver here in the mini stocks, Colin Keaton in 5:53, and we will go red, red, red now, Madam Starter, red, 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 if you will. Very, very swift indeed in the Express car, of course, 183, also lining up here in third place, going very quick this afternoon, I have to say. That's Mark Pinchard out there, and Mark very, very swift indeed in that 183 car. Here it's a retirement from the world champion. Goodness me, Colin Goodsman is gone, as in the centre green. We're back at the front of the pack now. It's clear water between the 521 car of Alan Gray and the rest of the packers. 183 goes around the outside of the New London champion to take it up in second place. So Mark Pinchard goes through into second. Where's the chasing bunch? Well, here's Malcolm Burton. We're ready to be beginning to make his impression in the pack. 815 is right there as well. 98 Peter Scott going much, much better on this one. It has to say, and Scotty is really in with a chance. But this one is already in front of David Burton, the national champion and double world champion. Peter Scott has obviously got the bit between his teeth as the leader has his hands full of the back markers there. 298 then just causing a few problems. David Besson for our race leader, but it's Alan Gray continues to be right on the button in 521. 183 that is chasing. 547 is right there as well. Malcolm Burton just behind these. Then it's the 815 come up, and it's Scotty. But the conditions favouring this car already halfway through the race, and the conditions favouring the man who's got out there in front and is leading this one, taking this one by the scruff of the neck and getting the car beautifully sideways there as he spins his way through the Bovingdon turn. It's Alan Gray now, and 183 though begins to come on turn. Oh, and it's a retirement for Malcolm Burton. The ironwork is folded on the front end of Malcolm Burton's car as out he jumps. The belts are off. Malcolm Burton is out of this one. And several of the cars now begin to go up in plumes of blue smoke, and it's 5 to go. the track. If you want to give the oil flag, Madam Starter, that's the white flag, but of course it's drying. Oh, there's a rollover, red. That was a very, very heavy rollover there. That was a very... For a 521 with engine problems, leaving the 183 car right out there in front, and this is a great move from Mark Ginchard. He's right out there, absolutely flying. So he'll be the driver collecting the grade order, and is almost certainly going to be collecting today's trophy for winning the final, because I can't see anyone out there that's going to match him for speed. And Scotty has been overtaken by David Burton, so Scotty relegated into third, but certainly these cars absolutely flying in these perfect conditions here at Bovingdon Raceway. 7 men lies in second place, 98 lies in the moment in the 183 car of Mark Ginchard. He's shown that he can drive very, very quickly from the front. He's shown he can bash his way through. And here he comes now with just 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go for our race leader then, Mark Ginchard. 3 laps to go for number 7, David Burt, and 3 laps to go for Scotty in 98. And the challenge is on there between the two brothers for third place, as Dennis Harris takes it up from brother Terry Harris, and then behind these is Pete Bloomfield in the 42 car. But 7 is getting very, very close now with just a lap and a half to go. Oh, we're going to have a grandstand finish over the last lap now as Ginchard goes a tab wide. Tons of blue smoke coming off the back tyres now, and David Burt really lining up as they go up the fast straight. David Burt then, the national champion, will you do it? And he's boosting right, but Ginchard is there. Oh, and both the cars come over, and Ginchard just stays there. Flags down and race time 8:02 is rather predictably. Lee Holland takes it through, and then it's 8:29 flowing in for Lee Holland. So it's the two Lees out there in front at the moment. Lee Holland and Lee Conlon battling it out between them. Howard Swallow though wants to be part of this front running trio, and he's very, very close up. 7-7 Black Cross, Madam Starter, if you will, please, for contact, I suspect, before the free lap is up. And 6:41 takes a 180 there on the Bovingdon turn, gets himself turned around the correct way once again, and the rest go racing by. It's 8:02 now from 8:29, 728, 412, then 915, 426, and 929 behind these. So one of the back markers going a bit slow up here. It's surely a mobile target for some of these cars if he's not careful. But the two Lees are still out in front. That's Lee Holland and Lee Conlon. And now really making his challenge in third position is Howard Swallow in 412. The contact flag is now flying. They can get stuck in. We have a wave jello situation, Madam Starter. A wave jello situation. And a black cross for 529, if you will, Madam Starter, 529. So we will be back to green, Madam Starter, back to green, if you will, and then issue the black cross, if you will. Back to green then, we are racing once again. And a black cross also for car 62. A black cross for car 62. And 426, there's a change on Lee. 426 takes it up. 426 then goes through. 641 on the inside is a lap down. So 426 actually out on his own in the lead of this one at the moment. So 426 then begin to leave the rest of the field now by quite a bit. 641 though, a back marker could give him some problems out there in front. And 641 hits the rumble strips, leaving 426 in peace for the moment at least. We have a red flag situation. Red, Madam Starter. That will be a lap sheet order restart. So lap sheet. It's a black cross, Madam Starter, for 412. That's Howard Swallow there. And a black flag for 410. Black cross for 412, black flag for 410. So there we are, and the rest go racing by, led by Richard Pope in 426. And in second place it's Lee Conlon there in second. Vinny Sharp is now into third position, and a black flag, Madam Starter, for 410. 410, a black flag, if you will. So 410 Wellesley then is a disqualification. That's the card for Baz Williams, who's just having a bit of fun out there. And then it will be 5 next time through for your race leader, Madam Starter, who is 426. He's having a battle royal with second place car at the moment. Vinny Sharp there in third place, not going terribly quickly, it has to be said. But this battle for first place, 829, is pushed aside 426. Richard Pope is back there. So Lee Conlon and Richard Pope having the mother and father of the battle here for second place. Baz Williams still might play his part in this as he goes sliding aside. Yes, indeed, and Baz Williams just about, and a black flag for 34, Madam Starter. Black flag for car 34. So it's it will be 4 laps to go this time through for 426. So through they go, and so 529 now in front of the 915 car, which doesn't seem to have a lot of pace, it has to be said. As Baz Williams does another pirouette here on the home straight, but through they go now, 426. So through they go, and just a couple of laps to go now, this time through for 426 Richard Pope, 2 laps to go for him, and it will be next time, 1 lap to go. Okay, 2 laps to go then. 2 laps to go for Richard Pope in 426 this time through. So it's 2 laps for him, and 2 laps for the second place driver, 829. 2 laps for him as well. Then it's Keith Conlon. We seem to have lost some of the other cars behind these now. And so the very last lap then to Richard Pope, 426, who's gone very, very strongly throughout this race. He's seen off the challenge of Lee Conlon in 829, who still remains in second place. But it's going to be 426 who's coming down for the win now, unless he gets tied up with some of these back markers. No, he's too sensible to do that. 426 takes the win. In second place it's 829, takes the win. In second place it's 829. And 412 then emerges in 3rd position. So it's checker flags all around the raceway now, and we will go to red, Madam Starter. And we will be holding that result just for a moment while our clerk of the course checks his notes to see who's doing what. But I thought 426 the winner. So 426 then definitely the winner. 340 who's absolutely tanking along Colin Jones. And a black cross for 569, if you will please, Mr. Starter. There's one that stopped lurking up there by the pit gate. I'm not quite sure. I think that's the fiberglass van up there. Oh, goodness me. Shep goes in 100% there with a big one on the pits bend. All sorts of smoke and steam emanate from those two. It looks like the two are locked together, but that was a big one. Heard it go from here. 206 O'Kingy is still going round in second place. 93 is a spinner though. He's making his way into the centre green. 522 is the Weevil is just getting back and going again. There are another spinner there in the shape of 569, but it's 340 who's really peeling off these laps. Colin Jones, one of our regular banger drivers here at Bovingdon, and certainly going very well in his maroon and black coloured transit van. Here he comes now, peeling off another lap. So quite a bit of noise emanating from that one. Oh, and Kilf gets a bit of a thrashing from Kingy there. Oh, and round he goes. That's Kingy taking Kilf out. And certainly a bit of heavy quality action here on the home straight, but Kingy maintains that second position with the 204 motor in third place. Then it's Mark Welland in fourth position in 264. Kilford's now recovered into fifth place in van 202. Oh, and the leader spun himself down here on the Bovingdon turn, but he's so far in front that I think he can get going again. And look at these second, third and fourth places here, changing as Kilf now goes through into second place to take up the chase. 204. Oh, Kingy is the guy who's come unstuck down there. He's been left round the wrong way on the Bovingdon turn, but Kilford now right up behind 304, and I think there's problems in the 340 van because Colin Jones seems to be slowing down badly as Mike Kilford comes through with 202 now. This big double-wheeled version of the 30 hundredweight transit goes through the dark blue colours, just going down the far straight now. It's Mike Kilford, the guy who won the first race, is back into business and leading this second one, but 204 is in second position. 264 now back into third place for the Chiddingfold Scout Group. I'm sorry, I just like saying that. Through he goes then. 204 in second place, that's Charlie King, and it's King now beginning to make inroads on the lead of Mike Kilford, and also 264 Mark Welland, I should say, going very strongly once again in the old Volkswagen LT. Kingy is finding himself in all sorts of problems there as oh yes, that's the leader. He's been spun. It's a 180 on the pits bend then for Kingy. 204 goes through now. So Charlie King then goes through and takes it up in 204. Mark Welland though is still chasing in 264. Bit of team racing here from the King team, I think, but 5 laps to go next time through, Mr. Starter, as Mark Welland, and they're going to put King away surely this time. No, it doesn't happen, but Mark Welland and Kilf is now back into second place as Kingy goes through then and tries to spin Kilf into the Bovingdon turn. Is he going to make it? No, Kilf sees him off, but hits the Armco, and Kingy comes up the inside, and I think